Hey guys, and welcome back to another one. Now today we are going to take a quick look at this Dbpower action cam, and although to me this kind of device is a summer-ish gadget, because as you guys know I live near the sea, we do a lot of water sports here and so on and so forth, but there are some of you guys that use the winter to practice sports like snowboard and so on and so forth. So we are going to take a look at it, and actually, as a spoiler alert, it is quite decent for the price that it costs. And we are back. So very quickly, once we open the package, we will find the camera itself along with the waterproof housing. It also comes with some accessories, as you guys can see on screen, but honestly, even if it didn't bring any accessories, they are so cheap these days that we can get any pack for about 5 to 10 euros. And lastly, it comes with 2 batteries, which is nice to find on a budget camera. And looking closer at the camera itself, what I can say is that it looks and feels really nice on the hands. Now it has this rubber all around, which gives us a really nice grip, and then it has this glossy silver plastic on the front, which, guys, it's only cosmetic, but it looks really nice in my opinion. And of course this is very subjective, because what I like you guys are not forced to like, and vice versa. Now when I look at it, I will find on the right hand side a menu button, a power button, and a selection button. On the top, of course, we will have the shutter button, and then on the left hand side we will find a micro USB, micro HDMI, and a micro SD card. And of course here on the bottom we will find the battery intake and also a 1/4 inch thread, so that we can mount the camera without the waterproof housing to any tripod or any accessory that we want to use. Now moving to the screen and the menu, what I can say is that the screen is a nice 2.3 inch display, and then in terms of the menu itself, it's really easy to use, as you guys can see on the screen, and hopefully I can show you enough. We can swipe or we can use the arrows to switch, which is really awesome here, really easy once again to use. And we will find more than the usual options on the basic cameras that we have seen some here on the channel, where we can only select the resolution and so on and so forth. Here, besides all those basic options, as you guys can see once again while I'm talking, you will find a lot of options which in some cases might be useful. So it has all the basic options that we need, but if we need a little bit more advanced options, they are present, and it's just a matter of personal preference if we will use them or not. Now, so far I've only talked about positive things, but there is something here that I would like to share a word of caution, and although it's not directly with the camera itself, is with the waterproof housing, which works great. It is waterproofed, the water will not get in, we can use it without any issues at all. But the mechanism that closes the waterproof housing, as you guys can see on screen, it's really easy to open it up. So for example, if I borrow this camera to one of my kids inside the swimming pool, most likely if they are playing around with it, and they, you know, kids, they like to press buttons here and there and try this and that, most likely they will open this case without any effort at all. And if it's inside the water, then once the waterproof casing is open, it's a bye-bye camera. Now, as you guys have been watching on the screen, it's really easy, and I will show you right over here. If I just press here with my finger, well, it's not just a press, I have to lift a little bit like this, but it's really easy to open it up and remove the camera within the waterproof. But this is the only thing that I would give in terms of caution, because everything else works fine, and this works fine as well, just on the hand of kids, it's not the thing that I would like to risk, because although it's a budget camera, it costs money, and if we open inside water, then there we'll go. And now moving to the image quality of the camera, which is the most important factor, because the camera might be really nice and really nice build quality and so on and so forth, but if the image quality is not good enough, like we have seen on many examples here on the channel as well, then it's not worth it to get something that will not give us quality. Now guys, I've been using this particular camera for about a week and a half, 2 weeks or so, especially riding my bike, which, by the way, before I forget, I'll post on the left side of the screen the resolutions that this camera captures. But that being said, I will share with you guys some of the images. As I said, at this moment in time, the sport that I do most of my free time is riding my bike, and you guys will have the chance to see a few images there, and I'll give you guys a few seconds as usual just to check it out.
Standing in the street alone. Her head was down, face locked onto her phone. And I wished I'd had a number so I could be color unknown. And then I tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go.
And here we are just testing out the image quality of the Dbpower action camera, and in this particular case, indoors and with good lighting conditions. Actually, these are the lights that I use with my main camera that you just checked on the review, but now with just a ceiling light as we have on any room on a real life situation, so that we can see the difference and if the image quality is good or not. And that is it. So in conclusion, guys, what I can say is that this particular camera here is not bad at all. In terms of image quality, it's above acceptable, which is really good to see on a budget camera. The build quality is nice. It has a really nice grip here with rubber all around, and even a really nice aspect if we want to use this like a regular camera or so. The only thing, as a word of caution, is the waterproof housing, but this will depend on how we use it. I've got no issues at all in using it on my bike, for example, as you guys saw on the image. I've got no problems at all in using inside water, but I do have problems in using it and giving it to my kids, because I know that it will happen. It's just a matter of it will be today or will be tomorrow or will be in half an hour or so. But this is the only word of caution, kids, and this waterproof housing is not a good match. And that is it. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did so, don't forget that usual thumbs up. My name is Roberto, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.